He's watching the wrong sister. I realized that when my phone buzzed and a photo appeared on my screen. Same coffee shop, same table, same man. The scar above his eyebrow was unmistakable. I'd seen that face once before, 3,000 miles away, standing over a dying man in an underground parking garage. He'd looked straight at me after the knife went in. And now, somehow, he was in Boston, staring at my identical twin. The worst part? I'd known for 2 weeks, and I said nothing. The parking garage. The knife went in before I could scream. 10:47 p.m., underground parking garage. I was scrolling through my phone when I heard the grunt, the thud, the wet sound of metal entering flesh. Between two concrete pillars, one man knelt while another stood over him, USB drive in one hand, knife in the other. My phone hit the ground. The killer's head snapped toward me, sharp features, cold eyes, a thin scar above his left eyebrow. He saw my face. I ran. Footsteps behind me, close, too close. I burst through the stairwell door, took stairs 3 at a time. My lungs burned. I didn't look back. Street level, lights, people, a restaurant. When I finally turned around, he was gone. But I'd seen his face, and he'd seen mine. I called 911 from the bathroom, hands shaking. Police came, found the body, took my statement. Sketch artist. I described everything. The USB drive, the briefcase, the scar. Corporate espionage, the detective said. The victim was selling pharmaceutical research. These things get messy. Am I safe? We'll patrol your building. Keep your information confidential. He probably didn't get a good look at you. Liar. Those eyes had locked onto mine with perfect clarity. I called So-Yan that night, my twin, my identical twin, living her quiet life in Boston, 3,000 miles away. We talked for an hour about nothing important. I didn't mention the murder. I didn't want to scare her, didn't want to drag her into my nightmare. 5 days later, she called me. "There's this guy at my coffee shop," she said, trying to sound casual. 3 mornings in a row, same table, keeps staring. My blood froze. What does he look like? 30s, dark hair. Minji, it's probably nothing. Switch coffee shops. After we hung up, I opened Instagram. My profile, public. A photo from 2 months ago. Me and So-Yan at our parents' house, arms around each other, identical faces smiling. Caption: best part of being a twin is built-in best friend. Anyone could see it. Anyone looking for me would see it. I stared at that photo and understood. He'd found me online, seen 2 identical faces, and now he didn't know which one had witnessed his crime. 1 week, 7 days of calls from So-Yan, each one worse than the last. Dark blue sedan, parked outside my building 3 nights now. Someone left a flyer on my door, just mine. Everyone else's doors were empty. Things are moved in my apartment. My coffee mug, I always put it on the left side of the sink. Now it's on the right. Each call carved deeper into my guilt. Tell her now. But how? How do you tell your identical twin that a killer is stalking her because you posted vacation photos online? Seattle police were useless. Can't prove anyone's following your sister. Different jurisdiction. She should file a report in Boston. She did. Boston PD gave her the standard speech. Be aware, vary your routine, call if anything concrete happens. Nothing concrete happened. That was the genius of it. The stalking was invisible. Someone in the grocery store who vanished when she looked directly. Footsteps behind her on empty streets that stopped when she turned. Photos slipped under her door. Never threatening, just proof. So-Yan getting her mail, leaving her building, at the gym. Always from a distance, always slightly blurred. He wants me to know he's watching, So-Yan said. Her voice had changed, thin, exhausted, hollow. That's the point. He's not hiding anymore. I'm coming to Boston. No, don't. I don't want you involved. Too late. I'm the reason this started. 2 weeks after the murder, a package arrived at So-Yan's door. Her call came immediately, breathing rapid, shallow. There's a box, my name on it. Don't open it. Call police. They're coming, but Minji, I can see through the wrapping. Something red. Wait for the tearing paper. Silence. Long, terrible silence. Soyan? A red scarf. There's a note. You dropped it. Minji, I don't own a red scarf. I've never... Memory hit me like a fist. The parking garage. Before the murder. A woman leaving the building dropped something. I called out, but she didn't hear. A red scarf. He'd been watching me even then. Saw me try to help a stranger. Now he was recreating that moment with Soyan, proving he'd studied her, studied me, proving he knew everything. Or proving he thought Soyan was me. Minji? Panic rising in her voice. You're quiet. You know something. This was the moment. Truth or more lies? I need to tell you something. I told her everything. The parking garage, the murder, the USB drive, the Instagram photos. My theory that he couldn't tell us apart. Silence stretched for 5 seconds. 10. 15. Then, you're saying a killer is stalking me because you witnessed a murder and posted our photos online? I'm so sorry. How long have you known? Her voice turned to ice. How long have you suspected this and didn't tell me? I wasn't sure. You weren't sure? She was screaming now. I've been terrified. I thought I was losing my mind. I thought maybe it was all in my head and the whole time you knew. Her voice broke. How could you not tell me? I was trying to protect by lying, by letting me think I was crazy? Bitter laughter. Or did you just not want to feel guilty? The line went dead. I called back, no answer. Texted, dozens of messages, apologizing, begging her to stay safe. Nothing. 2 a.m., a message finally came. Hotel, don't contact me. At least she was safe. Next morning, another text. He found me. I called. This time she answered. How? My voice cracked. How did he find the hotel? Paid cash, told no one. Photo under my door this morning. Me entering the hotel last night. Police, now, show them everything. Already did. They're watching the hotel now. She paused. Minji, why is he doing this? If he wants to silence a witness, why not just kill me? The question I'd been avoiding. I don't know. You do. He's playing with us, with you. He knows you know I'm being followed. He probably saw you panicking, calling me. This isn't about silencing witnesses anymore. It's about control. She was right. A professional would have killed me in that parking garage. Quick, quiet. This was personal now. He was enjoying it. Or, Soyan said quietly, he still doesn't know which one of us was in that parking garage. The thought paralyzed me. He'd seen my face for 3 seconds in bad lighting, found me online, saw 2 identical faces, and now he couldn't be sure. We could use that. The confusion. No, firm, final. I'm not bait. I'm not helping you catch him. I just want this to stop. But if you've done enough, stay away from me. 3 days of silence. 3 days of jumping at shadows, checking locks, wondering if he'd realize his mistake and come for me instead. Day 4, the detective called. We got him, arrested this morning, in Boston. Relief should have flooded through me. Instead, nothing. How? Tried breaking into your sister's old apartment, didn't know she'd moved. Neighbor called it in, had a knife. DNA matches our crime scene. It's over. Over. I called Soyan, no answer. Texted. They caught him. It's over. Please call. Hours passed. Finally, her number appeared on my screen. I heard, she said, flat, empty. I'm so sorry for everything, for not telling you, for... You want to know the worst part? She cut me off. Not the stalking, not the fear. It was realizing my identical twin, the person who's supposed to understand me better than anyone, chose to lie to me. You protected yourself from guilt instead of protecting me. That's exactly what it was. You didn't want to face what you'd done, so you let me suffer alone. Let me think I was crazy. Her voice broke. How could you not tell me? I was trying to protect by lying, by letting me think I was crazy? Bitter laughter.
Or did you just not want to feel guilty? The parking garage looks normal now. No police tape, no bloodstain, like nothing terrible ever happened. But I can still see it. The man on his knees, the knife, those eyes locking onto mine. I was the witness, reported the crime, did everything right. The killer is in prison, justice served. But I broke something that can't be fixed. I pull out my phone, scroll through photos of Soyan and me. Identical faces, always smiling, always together. Built-in best friend, I'd captioned one. I delete them one by one until my camera roll is empty. Then I drive home to an apartment that's too quiet, missing the person with my exact face who I might never see again. The killer was caught, case closed, but I lost something more precious than safety.
I lost my twin. There's no prison sentence for that. Just slow, aching understanding that some damage can't be undone, some trust can't be rebuilt, some silences last forever. The real horror wasn't being stalked by a stranger. It was becoming a stranger to the person who knew you best. The end.